Hi guys, I'm bored again, so let's cook some more. Yeah, I'm tired of listening all the bad news on the TV, on the radio. People complaining. Let's just, nothing is gonna change till May 4th at least with extended quarantine. So let's just have some fun. Let's support each other. Let's be there for one another. So this meal is going to be for my son Christian and also for my girlfriend's son Edgar, who is not feeling that well, and his mom is actually in Europe, in Cyprus, the island of Cyprus, and I promised that I would take care of her son. So Edgar, I'm going to make you maybe how about chicken marsala? I will put the sauce on the side just in case you don't like the mushrooms, or I can just make grilled chicken. Give me a call sometime later today, and I'll serve whatever you like. I'm actually gonna make two right now because you can only imagine my 9-year-old does not like any sauces or mushrooms for that matter. So I'm just gonna make some grilled chicken for him. Anyway, I was recording the other video the other day and I realized my stomach was spilling out, but probably everybody else's too. I mean, what do? We stay at home, right? And just eat. Don't exercise enough. So don't judge, okay? I will get in shape. I do like to lift weights. You see my muscles? Okay, back to cooking. Let me wash my hands. Wash for 20 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. I don't know, has it been 20 seconds? Okay, so I have 2 pieces of chicken breast. Let me boil some water for the pasta, penne pasta. I add some oil in my water for the pasta so pasta doesn't stick. I'll wait for the water to boil a little bit, so and then I'll throw in the pasta. Will cook quicker. Here's my chicken. Piece 1, I'm gonna slice it through. Okay, and another piece. Chris will probably have one. Edgar, most of it is for you, buddy, and I hope you feel better. All right. Okay. So like I said before, as you know me, I'm a lemon queen, and I do use lemon for everything. I just washed this knife that I cut my chicken with. Let me get some more lemon. Okay, so very simple. Put a lot of lemon on your piece of meat. That serves as a marinade. Okay, salt and pepper. This is sea salt. It's actually saltier than any other salt, so you can't do too much of it. All right, I'm gonna flip this over. Such an easy recipe. Do the same thing. Lemon juice. Lots of lemon juice. Okay, and same thing, salt and pepper. So my son likes the chicken breaded, so I'll do seasoned breadcrumbs. So for chicken marsala, it's really the marsala, the mushroom sauce that you mix, dip the chicken in You can have it breaded, you don't have to have it breaded. Honestly, you can make it any way you fancy. For this purpose, I guess I'm just gonna make the fried chicken. I'll bread it and I'll make the sauce on the side, and we could just, you know, pour the sauce over the chicken if we like. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm yet to get the reviews on my cooking. I hope all my consumers are still alive. I did not poison anyone. It's been quiet so far. Funny, but not funny. Okay, let me get the breadcrumbs. I don't know if you can see me, but here's my pot for the pasta and my skillet here for chicken. I use olive oil for everything. It's just my preference. There's nothing in particular that I like about olive oil. I just believe that it's healthier than any other oil. So here we go. Well, avocado oil is great. Sunflower oil is great. Grape oil is great. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the oil to warm up. We're ready for pasta. All right. Let me add some salt for the pasta. We'll wait for it to boil. Okay, let me actually put together. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough pots. You know what? Let me use a frying pan. I don't have enough pots to make the sauce. So I'll just use the cream of mushroom and cut up some onion and some mushrooms for the sauce, okay? All right. All right. Let me actually switch. Let me move the pasta back. And this is for my mushrooms. Move the chicken. I'll let the chicken sit a little bit in the lemon juice, salt and pepper, so it'll marinate by the time I'm ready to put it on a skillet. Okay? Let me get another cutting board so I can chop up some mushrooms. Just wash the mushrooms. Let me make sure I wash my knife. Okay. So you can either slice it or, let me see, I can see. You can slice it or you can just cut it in quarters. But you know, I'm gonna slice it this way. Because you know, once you cook the mushrooms, they shrink a little bit. Best thing to do is put the mushrooms, let me add a drop of water on the skillet. Now, just put the plain mushroom on the skillet, okay? Don't add any salt or pepper. Add the salt later, because if you add salt to the mushroom, it will release water. And the mushroom is just not gonna keep that moist within. Okay. Delicious, delicious. So, how's everybody doing? Hope your day is going great. My son had a Zoom call with his teacher today. he loved it. He loves seeing his classmates. I wish we had the Zoom call every day, but it's so far they only have one live session a week, and the rest of the classes are pre-recorded, which is great. I really do appreciate Katie ISD. They do a great job, but it is a lot. The grading period starts next week. Cutting up some onion. So I wonder what that's gonna look like. We practiced some multiplication yesterday and he does not remember a thing. My son actually told me to go to a patient school. Imagine that. Yep, I think we get on each other's nerves a little bit, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. I keep telling myself I'm not the only one going through this. Okay, so here's the mushroom and onion. I'm gonna put in the mushroom and onion together. Go. I'm gonna lower the temperature. Okay, I think we're ready to make the chicken. Okay, so we're back to the chicken. Here are my breadcrumbs. Very simple. So I'll put some breadcrumbs. I'll pour the breadcrumbs on the plate and just toss the chicken. You know what you can do is, if you're out of breadcrumbs, what you can do is break an egg, toss it in the egg and toss in the flour, or you can skip the egg part completely. It's really up to you. The texture also changes a little bit if you fry it with the cover on versus cover off on a frying pan, but it's really easy to make. So for those that don't cook, give it a try and I'll guide you if I can. Call me. I really do love to cook. Maybe I missed my calling. So here is, I'm breading the chicken. Okay. Trying to cover the whole thing in breadcrumbs. And last piece. Gosh, I think I gained weight. God. Horrible. Horrible. All we do is eat, eat, and eat. What else to do, right? Okay. Here we are. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, see if you can. Oopsie daisy. All right. Here we are. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil at this point. For my onions and mushrooms. Okay, I'm back to the chicken. I'll do 2 pieces at a time. So I just picked up some cream of mushroom from the supermarket. Once my mushrooms are cooked with the onions, I'm gonna add the cream of mushrooms and a little bit of chicken stock. okay? So it's not too thick. My hands. Edgar, I hope you're hungry, buddy. We're yet to make arrangements how I'm going to deliver you this food. And also, let me know what else you like. What's your favorite dish? I'll make anything. At least I'll try. Do my best to make you happy. Okay. So what do you guys do during your spare time? After you finish working, doing homework, schoolwork with your kiddos, or taking a walk in a park if you do. What do you do all day? Do you watch Netflix? Do you actually play board games? What do you do? I'm curious. I actually do try to use this as a quality time with my son. He creates his own board games, and we test them. I give him some pointers how to improve them. He writes comic books. He said he wanted to be a writer one day. How exciting. I'll be a chef, he'll be a writer. But yeah, we do play board games. Our family is relatively small, so would appreciate some company, but maybe one day we could just get on FaceTime and play a game together. I love that. I wonder where this is all going, after the quarantine is over. I wonder if we're actually gonna shift to virtual life more than before, if we're actually gonna stick to Zoom calls. Or are we gonna continue doing meetings, classes in person? I'm really curious. But definitely don't take this time for granted. We don't know how long this jam is gonna last, but it will pass, and we don't wanna look back and regret, because as they say, as you get older, you're gonna regret the things you didn't do and other things you did. So just take advantage of this great time. Spend quality time with the family. Talk about the things you didn't have time to talk for before. Reconnect with the friends that you haven't talked in a while. This is the side. I lived in New York for 12 years after I moved from Eastern Europe, and I do miss a lot of my friends. Angelica, Claudia, Eliana, Karen, who else is there? Shauna. A lot of great people. So this time was actually the time when I could reach out really and connect again and just check on them. And time flies. Don't miss out on opportunity to reconnect with people, because at the end of the day, all we have left is relationships, right? Careers end, beauty fades away. All we have left is the relationships that we built over time. So don't take it for granted. Cherish every moment. Sometimes kids get on our nerves. But imagine, you know, a few years from now, if they get older, you know, they don't want to hang out with us anymore, and we would love to be quarantined with our little ones. Or the spouses that, you know, pass away or leave. We might actually love to be quarantined with a spouse that's no longer there. Flip the chicken over. I'll lower the temperature a little bit. So yeah, let's not complain about our situation. Always think that others have it worse. Really, they do. Sometimes I think I have it so bad, and I don't. I'm healthy, I have a roof over my head, I'm staying busy, I have really great friends, great family. I'm just grateful. When I went to Tony Robbins in November, he said, trade expectations for appreciation. Because nobody will ever meet our expectations, and we'll continuously feel disappointed. So stop expecting. Just be grateful. Be happy. Be just thankful for everything you've got going in your life. Agree? Okay. Here is my cream of mushroom. I'm just going to simply add it. So it's pretty low temperature right now. I'm going to add the cream of mushroom. Let it simmer. Let it warm up, and what I'll do is add little chicken stock to make it more runny. This is what I use today. Into my pasta. You never want to overcook your pasta, because when it's overcooked, it's just mushy, not good. Again, I don't follow any recipes, follow my heart, so don't ask me on how long to cook the pasta. If you want to actually taste it, if it's a little crunchy, it's the way I like it, but that's my preference. So let me try. A little more. Okay. We add chicken stock. I will lower the temperature for chicken because I definitely want the chicken to be brown on both sides, but I don't want it to be raw inside. And if the temperature is too high, the chicken will look like it's cooked, but it might be semi-raw in the middle, and it's not good for you. So I will lower the temperature since it's nice and brown on the outside, but I don't think it's cooked yet. Let it simmer a little longer. Okay. And you can see that secret ingredient here. Well, let me see if I have some cooking wine. I think I do. So this is Marsala cooking wine, and I got it at the Asian market. So I add this to my chicken. Just pour it all over. And I'm also going to add some into my sauce, okay? All right, I hope I didn't overdose. Okay, well this batch is definitely for Edgar, not for my 9-year-old. Oopsie daisy. Okay, spilled some, messy. You know, truthfully, if you don't have cooking wine, you can just add any regular wine, white wine, to your meat, or beer if you make pork chops. That might taste good. All right, let me check on my chicken. Nice and tender. Over. It's amazing. So I'm gonna try this first and see what it tastes like. I might need to add some salt, pepper, or lemon juice. I don't know until I taste it. So good. I don't think I need anything, but I will add something. I will add some butter and maybe a little bit of lemon, just because I absolutely love lemon. Okay, I'm gonna add some butter. And I'll do some lemon. Okay, perfect. And I think my pasta is ready. Then I'll turn this off. Let's see, turn on the wrong thing. So my son likes the penne pasta with olive oil and Parmesan cheese, and tastes so good. We love Carrabba's, the Italian restaurant, but whenever we can't go, I just mimic the way they serve your food, and he loves the penne pasta with butter, olive oil, and Parmesan cheese. And then I'll just do my chicken on the side, and he loves it. Yeah, so very simple recipe, guys. Just slice the chicken if it's too thick, so it'll take quicker to fry it. Salt, pepper, lemon juice, that's all I do, and breadcrumbs. If you don't have breadcrumbs, do egg and flour, or just, you need an egg kind of for the flour to stick, but you don't have to use egg. The texture is just gonna be a little different, but just experiment, sometimes add more salt, less, lemon, more lemon, just whatever you fancy, really. This is actually one of the reasons I do love to cook at home, because I make the stuff exactly the way I like it. Mix it in. All right, so my chicken, I'm pretty sure is ready. Flip it over. Get a dish. This one's a little thicker on one side, so I'm gonna let it sit a little longer. If you're not sure if the chicken is cooked through, you can always cut in a little bit and just see. But honestly, if you cook it for the amount of time I have, it's gonna be cooked. And we're 30 minutes into it. I'm not going to probably do a whole presentation putting it together, because I don't think you're even watching this video right now. So I really enjoyed showing you my recipe, and I'll take a picture. I'll show you the end result. See you later, alligator.